these three different electrodes. Another thing to increase its shelf life, we have used, and here we have used 3 amino propyl triethoxysilane molecules for the development of electrochemical devices. Why? Because we would like to fabricate, or we would like to develop covalent bond between our bioreceptor and our nanomaterial. So when covalent bond, we will fabricate covalent bond, then we will think it is more, it will show more shelf life, or it will show more stability with respect to the non-covalent bond. So on the basis of this concept, we have 3 amino propyl triethoxysilane based or functionalized hydrogen sulfate gabbion oxide or liver cancer dioxide. So here we have used 3 amino propyl triethoxysilane, and some experiment we have done, some chemical process we have used for the functionalization of our synthesized nanomaterial. So generally we have dispersed our nanomaterial and APTS. It is very simple process, okay? Because APTS is some sticky in nature, so it will easily stick on the surfaces and give functional group on the surface of our nanomaterial. So this is what we have used, 30 milligram of this one, 200 micrometer of APTS. So this type of, it is available in the our storage data. Okay. So next one, please. So when we are talking about the morphology, okay. So morphology. When we are talking about the morphology, you can see here with respect to our synthesized material, this is also similar to the our previous one. And with the help of this one, we can say our this group CN group. This group indicates fabrication of covalent bond between our synthesized nanomaterials and our bioreceptor. When we are talking about the antibody, there is two different groups present. First one is COOH in FC region and NH2 group in the FAB region. Okay, so FAB region is need to be free. Okay, and we have to immobilize our FC region which have COOH group. So we need to investigate or to develop covalent bond. We need to immobilize COOH group present on FC region and NH2 group present on the APTS. Our 3 amino propyl triethoxysilane. So EDCNHS chemistry is very easy chemistry that can be for the information of covalent bond between COOH group and NH2 group present on APTS functional with hydrogen. So with the help of this one, when some covalent bond will be formed, there is some changes in FTIR. So here we have observed some CNP. So on the basis of this one, we can say our synthesized nanomaterials in between nanomaterials and bioreceptors, we have successfully fabricated or we have developed covalent bond. So okay, after that, this one. After this one, we have done electrode study. So here we have done ITO, APTS, ITO electrode, after antibody emulsion, after base emulsion, and there is some changes in peak current. So on the basis of this one, we can say our fabricated electrode is successfully. So on the basis of this characterization technique, of this characterization, we can easily say, okay, our electrode is successfully developed. So after this one, what will be the value? What is the peak current, or what will be the scan rate we have to give to our electrode surfaces? So on the basis of a scan rate, we can see 20 to 200 millivolt per second. You get easily your electrode surface, because you have observed, or we have observed linear range from this specific value to this one. So on the basis of this one, we have observed a scan rate what we will provide for the our development. So now, lastly, because the same thing we have did several experiments, we have done scanning electron microscopy, transmission microscopy, similar to the previous one. So now we have done electrochemical responses. And here we can see our linear detection range is between 0 to 10 to minus 4 to 100 nanogram. With sensitivity is 0.96 microampere log per nanogram milliliter per centimeter. This limit of detection is 10 to the power minus 4. So when we have compared to the previous one, we have also done some another study, that is control study, independent study, and another is reproducibility, and it is within 10% acceptable. We have also done, so due to formation of covalent bond, we have this electrode surface shows shelf life up to 63 days. First one is 35 days, and due to formation of covalent bond, we have observed that our shelf life is increased up to 63 days. We have also done we have also checked our developed sensor onto the liver cancer patient, and it is again acceptable. It is only percentage is about 2%. In previous one, it is about 5.8%. So with respect to previous one, we can see we have observed some good properties in terms of shelf life, and this one real sample analysis, but also there is some limitations. So some limitation is low sensitivity. When we are compared with the previous one is 30.8 or 13.2. This one is 0.961. So sensitivity is one of the issue. Why? Because we have had additional layer of insulating APTS model. So on the basis of this one, our sensitivity is decreased, but it shows increased shelf life. So on the basis of this one, you can see our fabricated electrode. We have fabricated this electrode with some good property, but with some limitation. This work is published in ACS Applied Biomechanics. So to overcome this one, intermediate linker molecules, APT, would like which having intrinsic functional group. Okay, so we do not need functionalization of our synthesizer. So this one, hydrogen sulfate and oxide modified a skin printed electrode based biosensor for liver cancer. This is the third work. This is the, so here we have intrinsically developed some functional group in our synthesizer. So here we have used a skin printed electrode. Initially we have checked with the metronome electrode, and after this one we will develop skin printed. We will develop a skin printed electrode by self. Okay. So this is based on metronome electrode. So this electrode is developed on metronome. So when we have synthesized this nanomaterial, okay. So which type of changes you have observed, if the functional group is present or not. So on the basis of XPS or FTR, we can easily investigate which type of functional group you have developed in your synthesizer. So first we have used XRD. On the basis of XRD, we can see we have synthesized hydrogen sulfate graphene oxide. And on the basis of this one XPS molecule, we can see some oxygen groups is present, some carbon single bond is present, some oxygen double bond carbon single bond oxygen is present. So this type of functional group is present in our synthesizer. This indicates presence of COOH group, CHO group, and OH group in our synthesizer. This type of functional group helps in covalent immobilization our bioreactor onto the nanomaterials. Another thing, when we have done transmission electron microscopy, it is lesser. It shows lesser size with respect to hydrogen substrate graphene. Here you can see the size of our synthesized nanometer. Previous one is about 2 centimeter long. Okay, but here it shows not more than 20 or 25 or 30 nanometer. So along with this one, we have also done some FTIR study. So we have also done, we have compared with the hydrogen substrate graphene with the hydrogen substrate graphene oxide. So we have observed some specific functional group, C double OH group, C double bond O. So OH group, this type of group is present in our oxide molecules. Okay, so along with this one, we have also checked its surface area, porosity, and dispersibility analysis. This one is hydrogen substrate graphene, and right side it shows oxide of hydrogen substrate graphene. So when we have compared up to 24 hours, it shows highly dispersive in nature. Oxide's form is highly dispersive in nature. When you have functionalized with nanomaterials, some functional group is present, it is highly dispersive in nature. But if functional group is absent in your nanomaterial, it will not is highly dispersive in nature. After some time, it will be agglomerated in the surface. So on the basis of this one, we can also say our synthesized nanomaterials some functional groups. Okay. After this one, we have done electrode studies and sensing studies we have also performed. So on the basis of this one, we can see in between 10 to the minus 6 to 10 to the 5 nanogram per ml, with limit of detection is 10 to the minus 8 nanogram, similar to the first one, and more than the first one, upper limit more than the first one. And after this, sensitivity is 8.6. It is comparable to the first one. So on the basis of this one, we can say our sensor having ability to diagnose anexin A2 biomarker present in normal subject in the liver cancer patient. We have also done control interference reproducibility and cell type study. So here you can see about 70 days we have observed, 70 or 77 days we have observed. So first one is 35 days, second one is 62 days, and third one, latest one is 70 or 77 days. So this is the cell type of our fabricated electrode, which is based on a screen printed electrode. It can be easily transfer our lab output into the marketable value. So now we have compared with the when we have got the hydrogen substrate graphene with the DPB, okay, 10 to the minus 6 to 1000 nanogram per ml. When we have used APTS molecules, then value is this one. But when we have used hydrogen substrate graphene oxide, its value is larger with respect to this period. 10 to the 3, 10 to the 2, and this one is 10 to the 5. 10 to the minus 8 is common here and here also. So up to 3 molecules, the last one and previous one, first one, having ability to detect 3 molecules of the anexin A2 biomarker present in the serum cell. Limit of detection, again, first one is okay and last one is okay. Middle one is shows some limitations. When we are talking about the sensitivity, with the help of DPB, it shows 2.8 microampere and it shows 8.7 microampere. Response time 20 minutes, 24 minutes and 12 minutes. So when we would like to diagnose anexin A2 biomarker, 12 minutes is required to give proper. Shelf life 35 days. This one is published in SS Applied Biomaterials, and this one we have filed a patent. So this is the output of the developed biosensor, which can be used for the development, which can be used for the diagnosis of liver cancer. So conclusion of this first work. Initially, when we have started my talk, we would like to discuss about 2 different diseases. First one is liver and second one is lung cancer. So due to time, today we will discuss or start the discussion up to this one, liver cancer. Next time we will discuss about the another thing. So this is the conclusion. Highly efficient hydrogen sulfide graphene oxide based biosensing platform for liver cancer biomarker detection. It is hydrophilic in nature. No requirement of any linker molecules. Wider linear detection is 10 to the minus 8 to 10 to the minus 5. Expect like to develop some electronic devices. That is compatible with your electronic device. So this is the result. This is the electronic devices. Okay, and is the electrode that we have to develop. This type of changes we have observed in our developed electrodes, electronic devices. Okay. So when we have compared with the our developed devices with the electrochemical devices, what we have used in our lab, that is made up of, that is manufactured by Metro Home. So when we have compared with the our developed devices and Metro Home, so when we have applied 0.2 volt, our devices shows this type of result and Metro Home shows this result. When we have compared with APTS on size nanomaterials, okay, it shows 0.06 ampere, Metron shows this one. And when we have developed some specific biosensor, then Metron shows this one, and our developed this one. So we need some changes in electronic devices. So now we have contacted with the some or we have outsourcing this developed sensor and to the this Alumni LLP. So now he would like to develop these devices in these portable devices that where we can easily interface our developed electrodes. So this is all about my talk. So I'm highly thankful to DST and SCRB, NIPER and Delhi University. Here we have worked about more than 6 years and we have to provide 3 PhD students, officially 3 PhD students, unofficially 5 PhD students. So liver cancer, this work is done by this student, Dipti Chauhan. She is scientist in London now. So he got permanent position in London, based some biosensing company. And she is another student. She is an assistant professor in Delhi. And the 10 days before he has submitted his PhD thesis, and he will submit it now. So this is my group at Delhi University, and this is the group of here. One of our student is available here. He is working on paper-based biosensor for liver cancer diagnosis. And another student, Gaurang Kharigupta, is working on the development of biosensor for mental state determination. Another student, where is Pankaj? This one, this student. So this is working on thread-based biosensor for oral cancer diagnosis. And this student, recently we got a project from DST, more than 65 lakhs. So he is developing electrochemical devices for heart attack monitoring. So this is my group, and more than 9 or 10 students is working of Pharma MTech students in my group. So thank you for your presence. If you have any questions, so I can mail you or reply you if you have any question anytime. So I will try, or you can read me at my level. Yeah, please. Yeah, please.
Before any of the symptoms arrive, can the nanotechnology be applied to before any symptoms?
The same antibody-based concept for science.
Definitely yes. Let's develop biomarkers. They will be serum immolate. So we have time. Organizer, we have time.
No, we are right. We are right time. You student want to ask question, then otherwise now.
Yeah, please ask.
Sir, so in your third work you have mentioned X-ray based photoelectron spectrum.
X-ray photoelectron.
Yeah. So what type of effects can we get from that result?
You can get this type of bond is present in between two elements. If carbon single bond carbon is present, then it will give through X-ray. If carbon is bonded with oxygen with double bond, it gives we can depend. So on the basis of binding energy, we can analyze which type of bond definitely recently we have developed. Okay, so here we have used aloe vera. This is the first work in that we have done, and we have revised. We have done revision of this one. Within 1 or 2 weeks you will see in my Yeah, please.
So what is the electrolyte for all of these?
Electrolyte sulfuric.
Okay, sir.
A standard one. We have used another thing is a standard one. Only we have done nanomaterials. We will play with nanomaterials. We have played with surface, liquid surfaces, and this.
Like for the general purpose, usually for biosensing, people use TBS for solution.
TBS with therapy.
With sulfuric acid. Have you checked the PH study also for that one?
Yeah, yeah, we have done. So please check my research paper. Here I have so some limited data. So that will not work. And this is my aim. So just check. First one is pollution biosensor banking. In full paper you can see every study, pH study, control study, sensitivity, liquid solubility, this type of all study we have done.
And sir, for the linking purpose, as you have taken a certain like the particular material, so have you checked like for the conducting polymers which generally do have their own functional groups?
We have used some conducting polymer, just like P dot basis.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for that insightful session. As we conclude this insightful session, let us take a moment to express our gratitude to our distinguished speaker, Dr. Suvin Kumar, for their valuable time and knowledge. I would now like to request Dr. Manish Sharma to kindly present a token of appreciation to Dr. Suvin Kumar.
Thank you.
Now we will move for tea. So outside.
You all may now proceed for tea. We will meet here again in sharp 15 minutes. The next session will start at 11:45 at the same place.
Attendance.
हो गया इनका हो गया उनका सबका हो गया
then the attendance on the sheet. There are
कैंसल कर दो सेव तो थोड़ा सा सेशन